I've realized that staying organized doesn't have to be complicated. It's all about finding the right system. For me, Notion has been a total game changer. It keeps me on track with everything, from my daily to-do list to long-term goals. In today's video, I'll show you how I use Notion to organize my day for maximum productivity and how you can do the same. The best part is that it's available on both iOS and Android, so you can stay organized on the go. Before we dive in, I want to quickly share why organizing your day is so important. We all juggle a lot, and without a clear plan, it's easy to get overwhelmed. But trust me, once you've got a system like Notion in place, everything feels way more manageable. Just to be clear, this is not a sponsored video. I'm sharing this because I genuinely love how Notion has helped me stay organized, and I believe it can make a difference for you too. So, let's dive into how I set up my day in Notion to stay on top of everything. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna set up an account using your Gmail account for Notion. So once you set up your account, it should look something like that. So you have your home page. You want to have this one because I've created this one myself. So what you're going to do is under private, if you can't see this, okay, click on this list icon. So once you click on it, you'll be permanently here. You're going to go to private. Okay, now you see this 3 dots and plus icon. What you're going to do is you're going to click on the plus icon, which is add a page. So when you add a new page, it should look something like that. Go all the way down here to the 3 dots and you're going to click on calendar. Once you click on calendar, it should show you a calendar view together with this new database. Okay, all you have to do is just right click, rename. Okay, but I'll leave it as it is. You're going to go to this 3 dots here. Okay, and then you see this properties. Click on properties. You're going to click on new property. You're going to go to select. This one. Under type, select. So you're going to click on select. And then you see this add an option. Now you're going to click on that. And then this is where you fill up all your categories. Okay. So for your category, let's say if you're a student, you can do math, English, or you have any personal goals or personal to-do list, you just list it here. But for me, because I'm using it for mainly social media, so I'm just gonna do Instagram, YouTube as an example. Okay, now under this select, you can rename your category. So once you have everything here, you're gonna click on the back button. Okay, you're gonna go back again. Now, do you see this? Category. So this is when you list or when you create a list, you're able to show your category as well as the name of your task. Now that we have our category shown in the calendar together with our task name, we need to check on the status. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on new property again. Instead of clicking select, now you're going to click on status. Now when you click on status, you will see this: not started, in progress, done. Okay, you can leave it as it is or you can add in more. I'm going to add overdue and then I'm going to change the color to red. By doing this, I'll be able to check what task I haven't finished or what task I need to work on quickly. You can change this according to your liking, okay, but I'm just going to leave it as it is like that. So now you have your name, your category, and your status. What you're going to do is you're going to start listing your tasks for the day. So let's say today's Tuesday, right? So for example, film a new video. Okay, and then I'm going to change my status, whether I've started, in progress, done, or is it overdue. Okay, but I'm going to put it in progress. And I have my category. Is it for YouTube, Instagram? But for your case, is it for personal or for your school? So let's say I'm going to film a video for YouTube. So I'm just going to categorize it under YouTube. Now I'll be able to tell what task I have, for what platform, what category, and my status. This is an example of how my to-do list looked like. I forgot to mention one thing. So under this 3 dots, properties, for tags, if you don't want to show them, you're going to click on that and delete property. Okay, and then confirm your delete. You can even add timing to this, reminders as well. So this is the good thing about Notion, whereby it can actually remind you your task or your upcoming task. How do you do that? First of all, let's say I have a homework due coming up, right? So I'm going to click on homework, date. I'm going to click on date. I'm going to include the time. Okay, let's say I have to do this up by tonight, 11:59 p.m. Okay, now I can do a reminder as well, whether I want it to remind me at the time of the event, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, all the way until 2 days before. So let's say I want to give it 10 minutes. Okay, so when you see this mini alarm clock or mini alarm, it's going to remind you when the time is up. So let's say I set it for 10 minutes. So 10 minutes before 11:59, it's going to remind me that I need to finish my homework. And over here, it will even show you the time. So if you have your day planned out, it will show you all the way from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. Okay, I'm going to hide this. So now that we have our calendar, it's time to decorate our calendar. If you move your cursor up to the top, you'll be able to add icons, add cover, and add description. You can just decorate it and customize it to your liking. This is an example. And I have with me, I can change my cover if I want to as well. Okay, if I don't like my description, I can also choose to hide it. Aside from this, other than showing you the overview, you can also do a daily view. Okay, sometimes it can be overwhelming if you plan your entire week and you feel like there's too much things going on and you want to just show the current to-do list for the day. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up here. You see this plus icon, click on the plus icon, and then you're going to click on table. So when you click on table, it will show you your to-do list. You can also customize it on the current date. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to date. You're going to click on filter. Instead of this week, you're going to click on this day. Okay, so this way it's going to show you whatever task that you have for the day. Okay, and if you want to see the overview of the entire week, you just click on calendar view and it's going to bring you back to your overview of the calendar for the week, for the month, for the past month, things like that. Remember to rename this table to daily view. Okay, again, you can remove or add properties that you want, but I'm just going to leave it as it is. And that's it. That's how I stay productive and organized with Notion. If you enjoyed this video or you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I would love to help out. And don't forget to check out this video as well. I'll see you in the next one.